Good morning. It's Thursday, January 25th, and I'm distressed this morning because every time I look around, I continue to see articles about the disasters that are facing the tech industry. And I'm not talking about technology in and of itself, because that's improving by monumental strides. I am talking about the fact that because of these improvements in tech, and because of the coming of age of AI, many who work in technology are being laid off. And I don't ever remember in my long association with technology this type of atmosphere where technologists have been laid off in such huge numbers. Now, I worked in tech for over 40 years, and I was very lucky that I got a job in tech at the very beginning of the technology age, when there were no such things as apps. If a job had to get done, you wrote it from scratch. And I remember doing many different jobs for many different companies because I was working with a company that designed systems for other companies to use. And our customers were very loyal for the most part, except for some dumb jerks that would show the competition some of our reports occasionally. And there were always people out there trying to scrounge around and find out what we were doing. And our company did very, very well for a long period of time. We were a giant in the retail industry. We had clients like Bloomingdale's and Saks Fifth Avenue and Tiffany's. Stores like that required us to gather information about their customers and produce reports that would indicate what customers liked and what customers didn't like. And so we wrote systems that enabled the marketing people to better handle their customer base, to put things on the market that were saleable and would disappear quickly from the shelves. And it was a wonderful time, and we made a good living at it, and those stores prospered. But that's not the way it is now. Now everything is an app. There's no creativity that exists in the way I envision it. And I'm saying that's a bad thing. That's what is known as progress. So now when you look at all of the technology that's available to everybody's fingertips, from the laptop to the mobile phones to regular computers to TVs that are hooked up to Wi-Fi, and you can see lots of programs that are not on the air. They're out there in space. And this has caused many problems, many, many problems. Because, in the artists and the actors strike, the streaming services were causing the actors to lose money. And that's one of the big reasons they went on strike. So technology right now is a field that is very tenuous. It's not like they're getting a great job anymore and that you can stay there for a long, long time. Getting to the point where almost anything is available to technology, and they use AI for everything. So I don't know where it's going. Are we going to have robots doing everything for us? And then what? And nobody's talking about shortening the work week, creating the 7-hour workday or something like that would make sense. It would make people happier. So tech is a wonderful thing, but it's not going in the direction that I think it should be going. I mean, if jobs keep disappearing, and I'm not talking about a job here and a job there, I'm talking about hundreds of jobs at a time, thousands of jobs in some companies at a time, because the management of those firms sees AI as the answer to all their problems. Well, let us not forget that AI was created by humans, and it can't do everything that humans can do. And AI has no feelings. They have no emotion. I don't know where this is really going to end. Will there not be any more tech jobs for people? I find that hard to believe. AI is a wonderful thing. I'm not putting the onus on AI. I'm putting the onus on the companies and the company management that look at that and decide that they can get rid of work because it costs them money to have. Now, I believe that if you put a technology robot or something into place to replace a human, that robot should be paying taxes. How about that? If you replace a human with a robot, you should pay taxes as if that robot was earning a salary. Instead, they get depreciation allowances. They write off the cost of the robot. It's treated like a machine when it's doing the work of a human. So I'm very distressed about the shape of technology if it's costing people jobs. Now, it's true. It's true. There are many advances that are going on, and so the technologists can uproot themselves and get another job. I hope that's true. But eventually, we will lose those people. Those people will not be able to work. And it's a terrible thing if you have to search for a job every couple of years because tech has replaced you. So I don't know if this whole technology environment is good for humanity. Maybe good for businesses. So I don't know what you think. I'm not happy that 11,000 tech employees have been laid off so far in this year, 2024. Less than 3 weeks at 63 different companies. Amazon cut hundreds of jobs. And eBay laid off 1,000 people. And they're all claiming that they have a way to reassemble their staffs and rework their staffs, and so everything is going to continue as normal. That's not true. That's not true. They're replacing these people with something, and it isn't another person. And they warned many people to expect additional layoffs in the months that are coming up. So if I'm sitting in that situation and I'm a high-class tech guy, I'm not going to wait to be laid off. I'm going to start looking for a job now. And that's going to disrupt these companies. This is not just an easy layoff and then everything goes away. These people collect unemployment insurance and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. People who have talent are always in the market. The competitors know who these people are. The universe is not that big as you would think. So if you're a good techie, you don't really have to worry much. You'll get another job. But sometimes that's an upsetting experience. So in the tech world, there's a lot of instability going on right now. And maybe there has to be another wave of some form of technology that will keep people on the job longer. I don't know what's going to happen, but there'll always be some new companies springing up with some new product that has great technical experience required. So I leave you with that this morning. Somewhat of a mess in my mind, but not the end of the world yet. Have a great day. Bye.